I do need to give Miss Rhonda an opportunity to speak on this topic, and then I'm gonna play that audio, and I'm gonna have everyone give their. I haven't even heard it. I saw it. I saw it
You
on
talking
the
about what
blog.
finesse?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, go
I
play that.
haven't heard the audio though. So I'm gonna play the audio after Miss Rhonda gives her take on this, and then I'm gonna play that other audio so we can hear what he had to say, and then we gonna give our opinions on there, and then we gonna get off of here. But go ahead, Miss Rhonda. Thank you for waiting patiently.
No problem. Peace to you, Noble. Peace to the panel. So I'm just listening, and I think that there are two factors, two, more than two, but we could start with two, that go into play about this elephant in the room, and the image of the Black woman in society, the perception. And I think that what we've done is what we always have done out of trauma, ever since that chattel slavery fiasco, I like to call it, is we make high standard situations out of low vibrational situations. And we've always had to do that as a people. Just like when they threw pig intestines at us, we cleaned it and called it chitlins. And now it's in your favorite country barbecue store worldwide. That's what I mean. And so this issue of this Black woman and her whole image is a play toy, a play doll. And no matter how the women try to paint it, it's not painted in a serious fashion as somebody to respect, somebody to adhere to, somebody to be nice to. The Black woman with the hot pink wig with the 46 inches and the 4-inch nails, chewing the gum, rolling her eyes, talking about she don't need a man, don't go no place in society. And a lot of Black women try to act like, what do you mean? I don't wear one. I'm not that. I don't do that. And I think that the issue is our culture has made this image of the Black woman the face of Black women. And now you have these Black women who probably most likely didn't have a father in the home, are running around, and there is a 24-hour BET video playing in their brain. And they are walking around struggling and looking for some sort of pretend soft life that doesn't exist. They are trying to match the life of the European woman, and they don't have to, number one. And number two, the European woman is at Costco. She's at Costco. She's at Costco getting everything in bulk for the family, and she's taking her behind home. Meanwhile, the Black woman is running around trying to ride on a train and eat lamb. Hi, today we're going to eat lamb and we're going to take a train ride. When do you raise all of the children that we have laid down and made if these are the things that you're really chasing after? How come you're not at Costco? Because
I,
everybody else is with the family.
I mean, but I could take. Oh, okay. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't
No,
know.
I like what. No, well, I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna be quiet because I'm not gonna talk and just to talk to a wall and a wall and a wall, and I'm not gonna do. But Noble, I just wanted to come on because I wanted to say I love how you said we're not gonna act like the elephant is not in the room. The elephant is in the room. And the elephant is a lot of Black women having a lot of children by men who they don't want, don't love, and don't know. And we're walking the street 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, pissy drunk, and our children can't read. That's a problem.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can roll with that.
I said,
I definitely agree that there's a cultural issue, and I don't want to brush over that at all. But like I was telling the host, I definitely feel like there's a broader scope of Black people that do these things. Like because I've grown up all my life going to Costco and Sam's Club and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen Black women generations, take care of their families and have husbands and do this type of thing. So like I think it's about experiences. I don't know, and then the environments and and get the proximity to whatever image is being shown. And I do think that it is a mass problem in this generation. So I'm not discounting what you're saying at all, but I do think that we need to stop looking at these clowns, as you say, and start looking at the people that are providing these examples for Black people and Black couples and Black marriage and things like that, if that's what you want to see. And
No, that has
agree.
to. No, that has to. No, that that statement sounds like to me. Just stop talking about that. And the reason why people want people to stop talking about it is because it's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing look for a young, beautiful, capable, strong Black woman to see during any random day in the middle of the week, healthy, able-bodied. Maybe she's 32 years old. She got an orange wig on in August with a see-through outfit on 3 o'clock in the morning with her children picking them up from school.
I'm not saying don't talk about it. I'm not, like I
No,
said, I'm
she
not.
needs help. She's the girl who needs help. She's the one who, by Noble having things like this, they slowly come around, slowly come around. This message is not going to be for everybody. But one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to ignore the Black woman with the green wig twerking on top of the car. She's going to get clowned and roasted until she stops doing it.
Well, I was speaking to solutions. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying that it's not a problem, and I wasn't negating anything that you were saying. I was just
Yeah, I
saying if
know.
we're gonna
It's
have
just
these
not enough.
conversations, we should
See, if
stick.
that's
We
the
should talk
case,
about
the hold
solutions.
on. I just want to say this. If that's the case, the BET Awards wouldn't be on whatever other award wouldn't be set up the way it's set up. We'll be watching them walking around making cookies. Hi, today my name is Megan Thee Stallion, and we're going to make cookies today on the BET Awards. That's not what she comes up there and says. She gets up there and says, "My body, my choice," and has on the smallest outfit she can find, and pumps that and spews that rebellion into our young Black women that are in the audience listening. It's the culture. It's the culture. You don't see Taylor Swift saying "my body, my choice," and I'm going to kill every Caucasian man that grows in my uterus. This is what our Black women are saying
The white
about
community has a lot
their
of issues,
uterus.
though.
That I don't care. See, that's the thing. Another thing we do, and then I'm going to be quiet, Noble. Another thing we do is every time it's time for the Black community to be held accountable for things we do, we talk about how the Caucasian community does it. Why are they the standard and they're the ones that used to tie our forefathers to horses and have them run opposite direction? Why do y'all try so hard to make those people be your standard when it's time for y'all to take accountability for acting right?
That wasn't what I was saying at all. That what I was saying was that when you compared it to Taylor Swift and what they got going on, we shouldn't be comparing our
You
community to what
generalize
they.
the whole white race. You said, but the white race does it.
No, that's not what I said. That I said that the white race has a lot of issues in itself. That's what
Yeah,
I said.
same thing. That's the same thing, honey.
No,
You
it's
said, but the
not.
white
No,
race
it's
has
not. No,
issues.
ma'am, that is
If
not what
I
I said.
just told you that our Black women have a problem wearing a
You're
green wig
not
on
listening. That's
Tuesday,
why you don't know
what
what I'm
does the
saying.
white community, them having issues, have to do with that particular issue?
No, it's not the same thing. What I'm saying,
No,
what
see,
I
you
said
can't even
was that
answer the
we
question.
shouldn't be.
That's what I'm talking about. That right there. So what I'm saying is this: this message is going to be for the women and the young men who receive it and want change. It's not going to be for everybody, because if you can't hear black and white and yes and no questions, then as far as I'm concerned, you're one of them.
That's not what I was saying.
Well, that's all I got, Noble. I'm going to mute and tap the
I
lights.
see the disconnect, right? So this is the thing. This is what she's saying, though, Picasso. Okay, when we talk about the Pookies and Ray Rays, right? We don't say, "Hey, man, yeah," but it's like, yeah, they ain't shit. But when you talk about the women who she's talking about, it's always like you blame it on something else. And the solution that she's trying to give you is we have to course correct. We got to stop doing that on that side. We got to stop glorifying that shit. We got to stop praising that shit and lifting that shit up and say, "Hey, man, you dead ass wrong." That's just what it is. The same way we tell Pookies and Ray Rays they dead ass wrong, We got to start telling them they dead ass wrong, because we ain't been telling them they dead ass wrong for so long, and you see where it's gotten us.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That I would, like I said, I wasn't negating anything that she has said. I was saying when she said that I was talking about the white race, what I was saying was that they have their own issues and we shouldn't be looking at them period as a community because they got their own shit going on. So when we say like the white woman isn't out here saying this, that, and the third, the white woman has a lot of her own issues that she needs to work through. So I'm not gonna sit here and hold myself to whatever she says or whatever her image is, because it's not my image, if that makes sense.
But do you get why she said that? Because this
Bam,
is the thing, the
I think
standard.
course correction isn't gonna work though. Like it doesn't prove to work on a mass scale. It's not gonna work. Like we have to work from the root. If we want to stop the programming, we need to shut off all the stuff. Like she said, BET wouldn't be a thing if we stopped watching it. But we don't stop watching it. Me telling another chick, hey, you need to take that off. Hey, you need to stop twerking. Like, who am I to tell her? Because she's already been consumed from the womb of the TV, the programming, the music. The seed has already been planted. I can't unplant a seed.
But course correction does work inside of these spaces where we're having these constructive
Yeah,
conversations. And I'll give you an
us,
example.
people with sense. You weren't here
I'm saying,
earlier where I
I'll give
pointed
you an
out that
example,
most people are illiterate. So they're not going to hear this. They're not going to absorb it. Anything Noble's talking about, like he's on this app TikTok. The girl with the green wig is somewhere sucking some dude off, not
Yeah,
listening. She's not able to absorb what he's saying. So he's making all the sense in the world. He's speaking facts, but she's not hearing the facts. She's not getting the facts. It's not being delivered to her.
I always say that when we have these conversations, 9 times out of 10, the people that are in these conversations aren't the people that you're talking to. You're preaching to the choir. Like it's gonna be the people that are the exception to the rule that have these conversations, not the girl that you're talking about, because she's not. This isn't your audience. That's not your audience.
But
She's not looking at
I,
you.
I, I want to say something. I want to say something about the green wig. I want to say something about the green wig analogy. When I talk about the green wig analogy, I'm not talking so much about a woman that says, "Show is gonna wear it." Yep, I'm sure is gonna wear it to the day I die. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to women who are doing this that really don't want to do it anymore. They want to change. They're tired of the job applications not calling them back. They're tired. There's a woman on a live that she had and she cried on it. And you know why she cried? She cried because she said she's tired of her friends doing nothing. She's tired of being invited out to go get drunk. She's tired of being invited out to go dance all night and be drunk. She's tired of being invited to go to brunch, get dressed, and go and be drunk. She says she's tired of sitting around her girlfriends and they curse, cuss. They don't even use real words. Everything is MF and this, BITCH that. She cried on her live. That's when I'm talking about the green wig analogy. It's not so much the green wig. It's the woman who wants to change and she don't know how. And it's hard for them to try to change, especially when they have a whole bunch of girlfriends around them that's not holding them accountable. But say it's a sisterhood. Exactly what is the sisterhood for if it's not for you to uplift and help your girlfriend? And for years, the sisterhood has been about in your friend's bed. Y'all talk about sex and who's doing what to who. The sisterhood don't go no farther than that. And kids get thrown to the wayside. She said she wanted to take the babies to the park. She want her friends to be more engaged with their children instead of trying to always drop them off at a babysitter. She was on live crying. These are the women that we are reaching with the method that we're using. They are now have enough courage to say, I don't want to do this anymore. Where's Noble at? Where's Black Jesus at? Where's Black Hoover at? Where's Miss Canal? I don't want to do these things anymore. Where's Clapback at? And they look for us. Right. So it is working.
So let me say this, right? If what she's saying isn't true, how many times do you get on this app and see somebody, a man that's a Pookie or a Ray Ray, just saying he's that. Well, we just seen that with the dude who's like, I got 7 kids by 7 different. You see how crazy that went just because he said that? Now think about how many women you see get on this app every day and say, I'm a single mother. And they got the wig on and they twerking and they kids in the background. That's what we saying. Those women are allowed to do this, and they're allowed to be the forefront in the face of black women. You don't see these Pookie and Ray Ray dudes. If they are, they definitely ain't saying that they that. That's because it's shamed out of the spotlight. We're not allowing that shit in the spotlight, because if you say that shit, we finna check you. Same way old dude just got checked.
Right.
So that's where the course correction works. Because men ain't out here doing that shit because we know you're going to get shamed. Now, we got to have the same energy for these women. Right. And we'll stop seeing that shit be at the forefront as well. Right.
This no, go ahead and play that.
Go ahead and play that audio.
Yeah. Listen, y'all know, listen, I have not heard this audio. Y'all know when I come on here, I always have heard whatever audio, whatever the topic is. I got questions for y'all. I have not heard this. This is going to be my first time hearing it. I think Bam's already heard it. This is going to be my first time hearing it with y'all. I'm going to give my opinion, then we're going to go Sierra, then we're going to go Devontae, then we're going to go Picasso, then we're going to go Bam, and then we're going to go Miss Rhonda. Okay, this is my first time hearing it. It says finesse 2 times. This is a rapper that was dating a female rapper. It says finesse 2 times, says his relationship with Erica Banks didn't work out because women shouldn't wake up and be on their phones before, what did he say? Before taking care of their man. He says, when I get up, my woman get up. It's time to cook. It's time to have some sex. It's time to clean up. So let's hear what he had to say together, okay? This is my first time hearing it with y'all.
What happened